It's a lovely sunny day today, and we're off on a fishing trip. Don't know where we're going yet, but I'm going to make my mind up as I go to get some bait at Galston, which is about an hour from my house. I'm going to get them rods in the water, we're going to catch some fish. Yeah! Let's do it. You know, with me, it's always going to be an adventure. I'm trying to persuade Conor Outdoor Activities to come with me as well. Can go past his house on the way there. So let's see what happens. So this is where we are at the moment. Just down the road from Galston. As you can see, we've got lovely blue skies. Obviously we'll probably be fishing into the dark as well, because we've got to do a trip to where we're going as yet. I haven't sort of made my mind up properly yet, but I've got 2 or 3 places in mind. So we're in Galston. Temperature at the moment on my reading in the car is 10 degrees, so not bad. I'm not thinking of anywhere local at all today. Well, we're already an hour away from home anyway, but I think we're going to be driving even more than that, past Connor's as well, and probably even more than that, so bear with me. I'm thinking Clacton, Whiting, that sort of area, which is like 3 hours from where I live. Always good to go and fish new spots and try some new marks out. See what we can catch on the old roddies. So we'll go down through the town down here and we should find a tackle shop. I'm just going to grab a few bits of bait. I've literally got 3 massive bags of bait with me, with all sorts of things in them, which I'll show you later on in the video. Watch the channel a lot, then you know we come to Galston, we fished on the pier, we fished in the river. If you're new to the channel, how you doing? Hiya, I'm Carl. So we're now coming through the main Galston town. Left and right is the actual main town there. We're going straight. Few people out and about today. It's quite nice. I reckon there's a few people walking along the beach. Still got quite a chilly wind though, which won't be too nice tonight when the sun's gone down and everything, but it's all part of it. So just round the corner here, that place there with the fish on it, that's Galston Tackle. Good place to get all your bait and that from. Today they actually haven't got any fresh, which is a pain, but we're going to go in and get some blacks and stuff. Right, we're all sorted. That's plenty of bait for me and Connor. We're going to whack in a load of fill. Let's get on with the journey. So this is the beach end of Galston. You go down to the end of here, you got the wreck and places like that. Some lovely houses all the way along the top of the cliffs along here. So we're now on our way to pick up Connor. Yeah, he's coming. He's coming on an adventure. The sun's absolutely cooking me at the moment in the car, but I know it won't be later on. plenty of cars in that park along the top here today, so I reckon there's a lot of people having a wander on the beach. Yeah, just down here where if you look in this car park to the left here, where the ice cream van is, just down there, if you go down the cliffs, down the hill, down the steps, and you look out to sea, you'll see a buoy, and then you'll see a wreck sticking up. An old wooden wreck down there, big old boat. It's a fair way offshore, but not too far. It's quite easy to see. You can park right there in front of you where that car is. Park there free, and off you go. Down the Deal carriageway down towards Lowestoft. Car garage there. It's quite a handy stop to go and get food and drink and stuff if you want to. They've got all sorts in there. I quite often stop on the way to a trip. Lovely day for a drive, perfect day to drive. The old sun. We've got a bit of a southeasterly today, but it could be different where we're going. That's about 16-ish mile an hour winds at the moment. So we're hitting the old country lanes, cruising through, and I'm going to turn off, pick up Connor. We'll be on our way to the destination, but there'll be loads of things to see on the way. The whole drive should be in daylight, no problem. Some of the fishing will be as well, hopefully. If anyone else has been out lately, let me know in the comments below where you've been and what you caught. I'm always interested to know what everyone's up to and what they're catching. I'd just like to say to everyone at the moment while we're going along here, thanks very much for really supporting the channel and watching all the videos, lives, all the lovely comments and stuff I get off everyone under the videos and through Messenger and things like that. It's really appreciated, and it always makes me want to do more and go to better places for you, so stay tuned for some really good adventures this year. Lots of new stuff coming to the channel you've never seen before, and yeah, it should be fun. So we've just been in the old Tesco's, filled up with Phil, got some food, and I grabbed me and Connor a 12 for on the way. Lovely jubbly, so let's keep moving. Still not 100% sure on the venue, but I gave you some ideas of what we're thinking. I'll talk to Conor when we pick him up, which will be in about 10 minutes. We'll go from there. So off down to Conor, put the old CE on. Sort of sing at us. Remember to queue through Lowestoft at the moment to go across to pick up Conor. But we'll get there in a bit. So we're slowly getting through the Alton Broad. Got the sea bit to the right and the freshwater part to the left. Going over the old bridge. It's the bit where it locks up from where you take your boats through. Got the wharf in there on the left. There's a big restaurant down on the front there, I can't remember the name of it now. Got all different shops and stuff up here for bits and pieces if you want to get a drink and fast food and that sort of thing. So, my mate Conor should be down here somewhere. Always pick him up on here because it just makes things easier. I can see him. There he is. Hello everyone.
Alright guys.
Meet Conor. We're off on an adventure. Coming along Lowestoft River. Coming up towards Kessingland. Got through all that traffic. Now we've got the big journey. We decided to go to Clacton. So we've got a couple of hours drive now, so I'll keep bringing you back every now and again. Showing you a bit of this and that. And then we'll get the rods out. So we're down near Sternfield, which is just near the Opera turn off. Trip's going well so far. Rumble on the car, it's a bit of a pain. Sounds like a drive shaft and a wheelbarrow. Shouldn't affect the trip. Shouldn't be too long there before we get to the Woodbridge in that area. We'll go through there, down towards this switch, then through the lanes and down towards Clacton. Getting quite excited. Already going to grab some chips, something like that out of the way. We're going to get them rods out. Hopefully we're going to bring in some big fish. I'll be quite happy with the trip. Don't know what hours we're doing or anything yet, but high tide's about 11:30. So fingers crossed, everyone. Look at that lovely sunshine, everyone. I won't be saying that at 12 o'clock when it's freezing, but hopefully I'll be pulling in some big whales, so I'll keep it warm. Forward. Woodbridge, everyone. Cruising on the bypass through the cameras. They want their speeding tickets. roundabout. Ipswich is right, Felixstowe's left. Got to head down towards Ipswich and then turn off left into the company lanes down towards Clacton-on-Sea there. Clonk on the car's got louder. Just going to try and limp it there and back. You can probably hear it yourselves. Still got nice bright sunny skies. Give me a good sunset in a little while. That's filming terrible, isn't it? That's what we definitely don't want, sitting there with the old hazards on broken down. So we're going through Manningtree and up through the back lanes at the moment. Not too far to go now. Sun's on its way down. Well, it's near enough down. Cruise into Clacton, grab something to eat, pick a spot. You'll see us on the beach. Obviously I'll show you about it as much as I can if it's still light. We'll stick some rigs out, all different baits, all different rigs. See what we can catch. All looking good. I think we're going left for Clacton. If you go right, you end up in Colchester. We'll have to go up there one day and do a bit of fishing up there. There are some places. We're going Clacton, Harwich, Mistley, that way today. Oh, hello Mr. Ray, how you doing? Yeah, I'll be down there in a little while, I'll send you out a herring. It's a bit windy everyone, but we found a spot. Look at this. Down there is where we really wanted to go, down that end a bit, but it's really windy. We're going to go the other side of the pier and get a bit of shelter and try that. There you go everyone. It's mine and Connor's chosen spot just down there, the other side of the pier there. Get a bit of shelter from this horrendous wind that's not meant to be here. Up down there. Right everyone, so we're down on the beach, we've got one rod in. Got a pulley panel set up on that with a 3/0 twisted hook at the bottom and a circle 2/0 on the top. Got a yellowtail out there at the moment. See how that goes when they're going to set up some of the other rods. Connor's just over to the right there. One of my lights is gone, so I'm about to make this one up just so you can see me. It's been a bit of a nightmare trip so far. All the spots we wanted to go and fish. Just really, really windy and blowing your head off. We've just made it a nightmare. The car's played up on the way here, which is a bit of a pig. We should be able to limp at home and then sort it out during the week. I think a wheelbarrow or a drive shaft or something's gone. Got a good old rumble on it. But we're here to fish. We chose the right hand side of the pier because that's stopping the wind. The wind's gone a bit crazy. That's like 30, 40 mile an hour. It's not very nice. It's a cold wind as well. So we chose this side. We'll just do our best and see what we can get. We drove over 3 hours to get here, so it's quite a long drive from North Norfolk. So hopefully we'll be rewarded with a couple of nice fish. Tide's on its way up, high tide's 11:30, and that's now coming up to sort of 10 o'clock, so should be a good bit of the tide. Let's see how we go. So that's 2 rods there everyone. Let's have a little peek at the rods, shall we? Hopefully we're going to... Oh, we've got a bite on the blue tip. Bite! Bite on a blue tip. Lovely job. We have a good time to turn the camera. Let's See if we can get a fish. Let's see what we got, everyone. Let's see what we got. Feels pretty good. Fish on, everyone, fish on. Not bad first cast. There we go, everyone, fish first cast. Well, we're saying to Conor on the way here, we're going to get a fish first cast. Guess what? Doggy! Not a bad size, to be fair. It's quite a decent sized fish, as you can see. Big old wriggler, give a nice bite. I thought I had a codling on. Give quite a good decent fight, to be fair. Always a wriggler. Trying to show you, but you don't want to know. Good start there. Bear with me. Hello, Mr. Doggy. Hello. Look at his teeth, look. Ray. Yeah, they try and curl up on you and make a right old mess, but as you can see, is quite a decent size, so let's get him back in, fight another day, and see what else we can find. Lovely jubbly, not a bad start. Wow, not bad first cast. Quite happy to get Mr. Doggy on our first cast. I know a lot of people don't like him, but I'm the sort of fisherman that just like to catch fish. Obviously a cod or a bass or ray, something like that would be nice, but quite able to get up for mark, no blank, lovely jubbly. Let's see if we can get a few bites now, try some big baits and see what's out there for us tonight. So before I set this rod up, I'll show you what I'm using for the bigger fish stuff, bigger fish baits and stuff like that. 6 ounce lead on a pulley, just runs up and down. As you know, fish come on, lead pulls up, hopefully away from snags, down sort of 2.5 foot, something like that. We got a nice curved hook, and then above that we've got a 2-0 circle, and that's what just caught me that fish just now, and hopefully that will snag me a codling, ray, something like that as well. So let's keep an eye on these rods. I'm going to set this other rod up, put this rig on, and then we'll sit back, watch these rods, and hopefully get food. We're like 10:30 now, high tide in an hour, so let's see what happens. So this is what it looks like, all made up and ready to go out. Banded on, lovely piece of mackerel, this one. Hook each end, lovely jubbly. Let's get it out there and see if we can get something big. Well, after all that nice presentation, getting that rig all lovely and whatever, went down to the edge of the water, and guess what? Snapped up. Believe it, must have been twisted around the top of the top oil or something like that. Oh, time to set up again. So the rods are sitting there nicely. Hopefully we're going to get a bang and bite in a minute. The other one's over there because I'm now setting that rig up again. Can't believe that. Because what's next to us? The old pier, it goes right out there. And then all of this next to us. quite a nice setting. We've got Conor sitting there, over there. He's making the video as well, so if you want to see that, pop over to his channel. Let's see if we can get a few more bites and bring in some more fish. Spooky under the pier at night. Looks pretty cool there. There's the water. Quite rough over the other side of the pier there. You get some quite three are out there. We've just got to try and get some bites now. We had that one fish straight away at the beginning, in the first cast. I think I've seen a couple more knocks, but I'm not sure. Just have to wait and see. So I've reeled in the two closest rods, nothing on them. Bait's not really getting too stripped, so there's no crab activity or nothing like that. Getting a bit washed out, that's just because of the rough current. So I've rebaited. Got 3 lumps of squid on the 3-hook flapper on the blue tip, and then the red tip one on this side has got a couple of nice chunky blacks. And then the blue tip on the right hand side, the big bait rod, got a big chunk of mackerel on it. I'm trying everything at the moment, just sort of 20-30 yards in the breakers, thinking there's maybe a decent bass along there somewhere. If nothing else happens, then I'll start to cast further and further. Or just walk over the high tide, these rolling breakers. Should have a good chance of a nice fish close in. So the red tip rod and the closest one to this side to the pier just had a tap, 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 bang! It went right over, nearly come out of the rod rest and didn't connect. Can't believe it. Best bite I've had for a long, long time, and there weren't nothing there. Definitely a bite, because that went bang, bang a few times and then round. But oh, can't believe it. Back in the spot again, just on the edge of the breakers. Let's hope there's still some more down there for her. Got a lovely on the red tip there. Hopefully I'll be able to get it live. Wind sort of changed direction a little bit. It's getting us a bit now. It's coming in diagonally. Doing our best to get 2 fish. Connor's had one now as well. I'm not going to say what it was. Or the red tip light's playing up, but still getting bites on it. Well, 1 minute it's bright, next minute it's dull, and there goes it. Definitely had a bite now for a few minutes though. And quite a couple of nice thumping blocks. So change that tip light when I bring it in. Hopefully we'll have a nice fish on. Oh, look at that thump. Definitely something there. Let's hope we hook up. One thing, they're good bites, they're not like little taps of whiting and stuff, they're good fun. That's cool. Let's lighten up again then, let's hope I go again. Still there, fishy? Find out, shall we? Feels like it's something there. Mr. Whiting, everyone, Mr. Whiting. Did wonder when they might turn up. Big old lump of squid. Yeah, Mr. Whiting. Mr. Whiting, everybody. He's a regular. Rubbly jubbly, let's get him back. Well, it's another fish. Mr. Whiting, that's not really what we're after tonight. We're after bigger stuff, really. But that is the little rods for scratching around for whiting and glaze and that sort of thing. And then the other two are going for the bigger stuff, so I've done its job. It's coming up to midnight now, so it's gone high tide. Hopefully, on the way down, we'll start getting a few more bites and find a few more fish. Well, everyone, it's gone 1 o'clock now. That wind has absolutely swung round and it's now blasting me in the face. Freezing cold, probably 20 plus mile an hour. Everything's flapping around. It's pretty bad. The weather's saying 3 mile an hour westerlies, nice and warm. And we got 20 plus mile an hour, probably southeasterlies. So they're a bit wrong today. we're trying to stick it out, trying to pin the bivvies and stuff down, and we're still trying to get bites, but very, very hard work at the moment. Trying all different baits: black lug, squid, mackerel, herring, yellowtails, prawns, peeler crab. Got everything. It's just not happening on anything at the moment. But we're going to keep switching the rods around to different baits, different rigs. We're going to do our best to get another fish. I mean, we haven't blanked, we've had 2, but we want a few more really for our efforts. So far we've driven, sitting in this rough weather. It's pretty cold, but bearable in the suit and stuff. So let's see if we can get a few more bites. The pier and everything's all turned off now. All the lights are gone off, everything, all the nice layout stuff's all gone off. The hotel behind us has turned all their lights off and put all the metal shutters down. So we're just sort of sitting in darkness now. You can see a long way out to sea though. You can see 15 miles or whatever, right out to where the shipping lanes are. It's really clear tonight. Just nasty winds. Well, it's coming up to 3 o'clock in the morning and nothing's changed. No more bites. Not even little taps, I don't think. It's hard to tell every now and again because the waves are quite rough. Tide's a long way out now. So it's further to walk down the beach than there is what you're casting out. Yeah, we're trying really hard, but don't seem to be able to get any more fish. Don't know if anyone else has ever fished this spot before. We're just fishing completely the wrong area. You know, wrong sort of, well, basically area, like I said. Obviously there's hot spots in different places. But because of how the wind is, the flags are up on top of the pier there. It's basically coming across from that way, straight at us. So it's not too good, but we're sticking it out, as we always do. But it's making it pretty hard work. That's what the old rods are looking like at the moment. Sitting there, like you see, they're bouncing around in the wind and the waves. But we've got them high enough in the air to see what's going on and see what's a bite and what's not. Just need one to start tapping and bringing a fish. Just moved all 3 rods out of distance now because the tide's halfway down now. So we're seeing, you know, what's well out there now. I've been fishing close in most of the night, 20-30 yards. So let's see what happened out there. Let's go for a little wander under the pier, everyone. There, the tide's right down. See what's under there, shall we? There's not too much happening on the rods at the moment. This is where the high tide water line came to. The water's right out there now. Let's see if the tide left anything behind. Pretty weird and eerie under here at night like this. We've done it earlier on up the top there. We're in a couple of bays, but being under here at a much lower tide is quite strange. It's loud. Look at the top. Looking underneath the pier, look like. Pretty weird. Water's loud, isn't it? Can't see too much, no crabs or jellyfish or lobsters or anything like that. A load of broken pillars down here though. Quite interesting to see. And there's the wooden walls that you walk on as you get out on the pier. Loads of broken pillars. quite sheltered from the wind under here actually. A lot better than where I am out there. The further you come this side, the higher the tide comes up. Some sort of oyster shell or something like that down there. And use that old post. See a load more broken pillars. There's an oyster shell. Loads more oyster shells there. All the old pipelines under the pier. Look how rusty the floor is. Pretty weird. It's like being in a weird cave. Yeah, rougher sea is over this side. The wind and stuff over this side is crazy. Waves coming in at a diagonal direction. That's where we fished the other side of the pier, just to break up a little bit. Could have fished this side, there's the actual main pier up there. Got all gates and it's all fenced off underneath there, so you can't go under there. There's calves and all sorts of different stuff. There was a few people fishing down that end earlier on. This end looked like it's quite a bit shallower than our side. Some nice waves rolling in, nice and bassy. You can see the rest of the pier down there. Would that have been better to fish this side? I don't know. Sure someone will tell us. Looks like the high tide line up there was pretty high there. Yeah, it's all fenced off under here. Pretty weird. Spooky under there. It's definitely something different. Pretty cool. Whoa, there's a ghost under here. Hello. A bit different under here, isn't it? It's actually alright over that side now. Before I went out there. Probably got more wind on our side. It's annoying. There's a lot of weird stuff on the fence and stuff. Obviously there'll be fishing line all wrapped around everywhere. Not quite sure why they don't want you under there. See why that would cause any trouble, but They obviously don't. Loads and loads of fishing line. Just tying the fence together, or it's come up with a tide, one of the two. Big old pipe here, not really sure what it's for. Probably to send water down the other end of the pier. Slanted pillars and stuff down this end. Quite different. Surprised there's nothing living in these. Definitely getting rougher again under here. Posts that are not even connected anymore. Hello, sea. It's like that's a corridor you can walk down, doesn't it? That's all the underneath wooden part when you walk out on a pier. Water! Water! Our baits are right over there. Ah! Well, just had a reel in, everyone. We've got Mr. Crab. It's hooked on both hooks somehow. None of them are near his mouth. Let's get him off and get untangled. We're probably going to go for one more cast. Time's getting late now. We've got a 3-hour drive home. Drop Conor on the way. Yum yum. So the sea's a long way out now. Everything's all dark. And the rods are down here now. We decided to call it. It's getting really late. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. And as you can imagine, we left it, or I left it, about 3 o'clock this afternoon. So I've been out 13 hours already. Connor's over there, is packing down. So we're going to whack the old gear on that in the car. Make sure we've got enough fuel and stuff. Start doing the journey back, taking it easy obviously because of the bits we've got to fix on it. We had a good go. At least we got a couple of fish, Sorry to blind you. Yeah, at least we had a couple of fish. So now we're gonna do the bit back, drop off Connor, and then I've got an hour from Connor's to mine. So still got a fair bit of driving to do. Good old few hours and quite a few miles. But at least we tried. At least didn't blank, we had a couple of fish, that's the main thing. Whee! Up the hill we go. To home for me then. 2 and a bit to you.
Yeah.
Green lights, I like green lights. So bad news on the journey home. Realised that someone had a go at the wheels and tried to nick them. 4 wheel nuts are broken off. Wheel popped out to the side. Car was stuck. Major surgery the next day, had to leave the car there, got Connor home in the other car. All fixed, on the side of the road, done.